It's April 2nd, 2026, and good news. I got a payout. I'll show it right here. But I want to make this video not just as an update from my last video, to talk about what are these things that I've learned, man. It's a lot deeper than the payout I just showed. It's a new way of life that I've learned. New morals, new values, new things, not new people necessarily, but definitely a new foundation that I built for myself. At 18 years old, I was homeless with my ex-girlfriend, taking care of both of us while working a job. And I looked like this, and now I look like this. So you could see that difference, right? You know, just the way I carry myself is different, you know, keeping my chin high and walking with pride, and everything I do has an intention. Quitting smoking and just distancing myself from everyone. Not in a bad way, but, you know, in a way where it's like I need to focus, you know what I mean? Or lock in, whatever you want to call it. Gradually, I feel like I drifted away from a lot of my peers and a lot of the people I love. And I don't think that it's a coincidence that whenever I stepped away from people is when I did the best, right? And hopefully you guys can take note of that. I want you to look at yourself and look at the people around you and the things you're doing, and ask yourself if you would be proud if you were still doing it in 30 years, right? And exclude the just being young part and doing young things, but how do you carry yourself, right? I know that me being 20, how I act during these next 10 years is going to determine the rest of my life. And it's proven through everyone. Your parents, your uncles, your aunties, your cousins. You'll see it. The first thing you need to do is understand that your actions, all these little actions that you do, they lead up to bigger consequences than you think. Think about the little moments where you were procrastinating something that you were supposed to be doing, and the result of it was just outrageous because you decided not to do that little thing. You know what I mean? Now you're even more fucking pissed because you didn't do it and it got worse, whatever it may be. I'm kind of straying away a little bit and kind of just speaking what I think. This is not pre-written or anything like that, but just take action, man. I haven't made it, and I don't know how long it will be until I make it, but I can tell you that from being homeless and having no foundation and structure and direction and guidance, you know what I mean, to now about to be in my own place. At 20 years old, man, at 20 fucking years old, having your own spot, bro. That could be you, and you don't have to be 20. You could be finding this video later in life. Everyone has their own pace. As long as you're taking action and not just letting yourself sit in your own shit, you know, letting yourself rot. And that's exactly what drove me to be able to do the things that I've done. I also thought about the people around me. You know, in my case, I have family that grew up poor. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was poor. I left and became homeless by choice, as crazy as it sounds. But brother, I am grateful. Forever grateful for that. I'm so happy. I wish I went homeless sooner, knowing the progress I would have made. I'm probably 19 if I was fucking 17 that did it, and 17 and did that, because of all the lessons that it taught me. It taught me structure. It taught me to handle well under pressure. It taught me how to handle my finances, because I was broke, bro. I was broke, trying to take care of other people, trying to be a good influence when I didn't even know how to fucking handle myself. I was trying to be grown when I was a kid, bro. And it backfired. And because of that, I had to face hella consequences, you know? But pretty much what I'm getting at is, yeah, the payout's cool. It feels great. It feels amazing. I'm blessed. But subconsciously thinking about the money will not give you the payout. You don't have to believe anything I have to say. You don't even got to listen. You could scroll and do whatever. You could go about your day. Like, it doesn't matter. But I'm telling you that take action, take a step. Even just thinking about it, even just watching videos on your mental health and your psychology and the way you think is a step. You don't ever make a step. Imagine your life right now in 30 years and tell me what you think. Would you be happy? And if you would, don't pay any mind to what I got to say. For the people that do understand and want to make a change, start now. I'm not the type to sit here and talk at a camera, but I feel like this is very valuable. There's a lot of psychology videos out there. I'm just speaking mine. And there will be more in the future. I appreciate you tuning in and listening. So with that being said, I hope you learned something, whoever may be watching. And let's get this fucking money. I'll catch you.